All right, so I've been having some questions about posting this as a homework, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up this question that I have here, and then go ahead and show you how to post this for homework. All right, so let's see what I was doing. They wanted a stamp watch. Okay, so the actual thing that they're looking for here. And all right, let's see. They had spent, borrowed, located their savings to make the trip. I think that's the question. All right. Okay. Just looking for this question to make sure. Okay. They weighted stamped. Okay. So this one actually has two. So I'm going to go ahead and weighted stamped watched. And then I'm going to do something else that's hopefully helpful with you. Okay. Weighted watch. So we're going to do that one first. Okay. And I'm going to put this here. Oops. That was too much. Let me see that again. Weighted, stamped, and watched. Weighted, stamped, and watched. Okay. Weighted, stamped, and watched. Of course, the answer is weighted here. They watched for many hours in the Great Hall to hear their name. They waited, okay? They're now you can just skip this one. Yeah, I think that since it's two words here for this sentence, I'm going to go ahead and give them the second word and not use it. Or you could technically go ahead and just do another one. I think that if we actually stopped it there, I could actually get away with this. Let me try that. They waited for many hours in the Great Hall. I'm just going to go ahead and put that in there. All right, now I'm going to copy this, duplicate it. Okay, and then in this one, I'm going to give them the word waited here. Well, actually, we'll go this way. I'm going to put that back in there. And I'll put the word waited here. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so now I duplicated, and now I'm going to do the second part, which is address, names, and power. Hopefully, this thing keeps cutting out on me, so I'm hoping that you get the gist of this. All right, so here we go. They waited for their names, so it's actually going to change for this one. And if you didn't see how I duplicated, I'll show you again how I duplicated, and I'll just erase that question. But then I'll go ahead and show you the other part. So this one's names, okay, and their names called. Now the next part is going to be right there is duplicate right here. Duplicate is right here. So if you didn't see me do it, I just pushed duplicate and then I changed what I needed to change. I'm going to go ahead and post this, finish this quiz, and post it to my classroom, even though my class will probably not need to take it, but we'll go ahead and pretend that they're going to take it. Here's some information. Students should complete the game by. This one is a good thing to change if you want them to play it for many days. You can go out for a long time. They can play it for many days if you want. I'm just going to go ahead and go for an extra day there. And then remember that you can change. You don't want to shuffle the questions for a dibbles because it's kind of a whole thing. And then we're going to host. Okay, now right here it gives you an option to put it with your Google Classroom. And I like using this because then it pops up in your Google Classroom. So I'm going to go ahead and put it here, and I'm going to choose my magnetic force 2018-2019 because that's what I'm using this year. name the assignment. This is new. They just added this, and that's great. Dibbles practice, or days practice. Days number 1 practice, and I'm going to save that, and we're going to see. I'm sorry again, it keeps cutting out on its own. I think it's something with the internet. All right, let's see. It's going to go, and then I'm going to go up here at my classroom, and I'm going to show you how it appears in your classroom. It's taking a while. I think it's yeah, it's looking for the network. So there's still, there it is. Come on. Okay, remember this is for, I made sure that the questions were not going to be shuffled, because if you shuffle the questions, they're not going to make sense as a story. Some people are okay with that. If you want to just do closed sentences, you can do that, which is almost the same thing as days practice. Of course, days is more of a passage. All right, this is taking a while. I'm going to go ahead and push that again and get a little upset. No, just kidding. It takes a while, and if it doesn't work, then I'm going to just restart or refresh this page and see what happens, okay? So I'm already ready to refresh the page. Patience is golden. Yeah, there's something going on with the internet right now. I'm going to go ahead and refresh. Sometimes that helps out. All right, so I refreshed, and it comes back to this. I'm going to go ahead and go to the classroom, choose my... I had some technical difficulty with my computer this time, and that's just something's going on. But here I go again, magnetic force, save, and let's see how it goes. I'm hoping it shows you where, my idea is to show you where it pops up on your Google Classroom, because I'm connecting it to a Google Classroom. And this way, you don't have to put in addresses, or you don't have to give the kids code to do it. They can just find it in there. Okay, so there it's done. Okay, that's interesting. They're doing some new stuff. All right, so let me show you the classroom. Here's my classroom, magnetic force, and I'm going to classwork here. And normally it pops up right at the top, and it hasn't popped up. So let's see what happened. I'm going to refresh this page. Oh, there it is. It's quiz game. Now I can come over here and I can edit it, and I can just call it, let's call it days. So I called it days practice, and the kids are going to get these 2 links. Of course, we want them to do a web link, and let me show you what happens when they click on that web link. They're going to have to sign in with their name. A lot of times this will pop up, and that's okay. Just have them go through it. And here's the quiz. Sometimes there is some problems, and here ask them to put in the guardian's email. I'm just going to shot. It's a free version, so I'm sorry about that. And I'm going to go ahead and start my quiz and see what happens. Yeah, I'm going to enter, and I'm going to start. And here you see the quiz that I created. Thousands of immigrants arrive each day at Ellis Island in New York City. So you see, it allows them to go right to the quiz. It shows them the leaderboard and everything else. Of course, no one's playing with me yet. This was one of the, okay. So hopefully that's helpful, and hopefully you can, hopefully that's helpful, and I'm sorry about all the technical difficulty.